It's a rainy day here at the marina, but you'll notice we've got the van down by the boat, which is what we do when we're loading up to go on a little trip away. This weekend we're going up to Lincoln again because we sort of like the area, and there's a lovely little campsite up there, so we're on our way to there. It takes us about 3 hours to drive, but we'll give you a good tour of that. I don't think it's going to be that busy because of the time of year, and oh, look at the weather. As we go further north, who knows, it might be bright sunshine. Well, we've arrived, and as expected, the weather's picked up. So it's not quite as bright and sunny as I might want it to be, but it is nice. It's warm actually. There's a little breeze going, but it's warm. So the weather's a bit weird. It was raining when we started off, and it's not raining now. There are some black clouds over that way. I think you might be able to see them just in the background there. But we're here. The Nurseries in Mumby, and we're going to do we'll give you a tour of the site. It's an adult only site, so no children. They do have dogs. Nice little dog walk out onto a sort of farm track country lane thing surrounded by fields, and fairly traditional conventional layout for the touring, so around in a circle, and then over this way they've got some seasonal, I think these are seasonal pictures over there, and just that way is the reception. But I'll show you us coming in. I'll just do a bit of a view of what it's like to come in, because it is a little bit unusual, so stay tuned for that. They've got a cafe on site, but unfortunately it's not fully open at the moment, so because apparently the lady that runs it has had a bit of a bad car accident, so get well soon if you're watching. But yeah, so it's a nice place. Really, really, really quiet. Listen to the quiet here. Nothing happening. So it really is quiet, very peaceful. So I think we're going to have a lovely few days stay. Arriving at the Nurseries, you come off the road through the sort of little housing estate, and you come down this small road, and you come past some little houses there, and then you arrive coming up to this little well, it looks like a farmyard, but let me just take you through and I'll show you the entrance, because it's unusual and interesting. Of course, coming through here you've got the deregulated speed signs as you come into the sort of farmyard. It looks like it used to be maybe a road to somewhere else, and you come past Coots Farm Cottage, and there's the farm buildings around. The road becomes a little bit rougher. There's a barn there with some heavy machinery stored away, and then some sort of grain store type things over that side. And at this point we started to wonder, well, where are we going? Is it a campsite, or have we come down a wrong turning? You know, when I come down these sort of places, I really love to see the farming machinery. You don't often get to see much of that around and about, and this close up. In fact, years and years ago I started to do a little series of photographs called Farmyard Decay, and it was all sort of stuff like this, just lying around all overgrown with the weeds and stuff. There's a lot of it around as you travel around England. But then you come down and we're still sort of thinking, we're really not sure whether this is the right place. But do you know what? It is the right place. and it doesn't take you very long. We're going at a sort of walking pace at the moment. You want to drive slowly through sort of farms and stuff, because you never know. There's probably people working, and there might be some animals that come out. I'm not quite sure what sort of farm this is. It looks like sort of crops and stuff, rather than animal farming. But then you get down to here, and there's a little house on the left, and then you see the sign over here, "Welcome to the Nurseries." And I sort of drove up to this point here, and I almost went straight down, but no, it's not down there. You have to turn in through here into the gate. It's pretty obvious that this is the entrance now, and it says up on the reception there, touring arrivals. There's a little keypad here, but that is also a fob, an entry fob pad that allows you to get in, and that raises the barrier here. I'm just going to walk you over. So I think seasonal pitches are up that way, and then we've got where we're situated, not far away from all the facilities and the entrance. We're just here, and the facilities are over here. So there's ladies and toilets and showers there, there's gents toilets and showers there, and just around the corner there is the Elsan point. So that's quite nice. There's fresh drinking water there. We're on a fully serviced pitch, which while we're here is £26 a night, and we've got water, electric, and this is really unusual and very nice, I think. We've got grass all around, and then where you're pitched up, you've got this AstroTurf. So they've got the gravelly for parking on, and then your AstroTurf, so that you're not bringing mud in and out of the van. We've woken up after a very rainy night to a gloriously sunny day. It was cold and wet overnight, but you know, not too bad. At least we were indoors, we weren't out. But I just want to give you a tour of this beautifully quiet site here in Mumby. It's the Nurseries campsite at Mumby. What you can see over there, that's where we are. But all of these are the touring pitches. But not only is there touring pitches, they have camping as well. So they've got these all hard standing here. Over this way they've got some grass touring pitches. What I like is everywhere you go there's mushrooms. They're like everywhere. Recently I did a little foraging walk with a local sort of foraging expert, and they said, yeah, that's how mushrooms grow. They sort of self-populate, if you like, or self-spread. If you kick them around a bit, they'll grow more. But another thing about these pitches, they have a hard standing that you drive into or reverse your caravan into here. But then, as I said earlier, they've got AstroTurf, where you can put your awning out or just walk out onto, and there's no nonsense with grass clippings or mud or stuff like that coming back into the van. which is really, really nice. So they've got all these pictures all around, and then I'll just show you at the back here. So over here there's a sort of a hedge barrier, but down the side, so between pitch 7 and 8, there's a little walkway here. Sorry about the wind blowing, hopefully you won't be able to hear that too much. Bit of a gust of wind there, sorry about that. But these pitches are the camping pitches. So you'll see pitch 25 and 26, but they've got, it's nice because the pitches have the electric hookup as well for camping. And look, when you if you like camping, you've got a tent, pitch it here, and look at the view you get in the morning when you wake up. Isn't that beautiful? Actually, I'll go out this way, because what we find around here, so we're touring pitches the other side of there. That's quite quite an exposed area there, so you get a lot of wind in the windy times. But then we've got around this side, so just showing you where we are. We're down there, over there, and that's reception and the entrance to the park here. And then we've got around this side we have touring and seasonal pitches here. So the ones with the fence around are the seasonal, and they've got sort of hard stand. These have got sort of sand down on them. That one doesn't have the AstroTurf. So you'll see there's quite a lot of pictures. I'm not quite sure exactly how many there are. The thing about the touring pitches is that they are all fully serviced, so they have electric hookup, fresh water supply and grey waste all on the pitch, so there's nothing to go and get. And you'll see actually over here we've got other YouTubers on, and you might know them, the Travel Trolls. They're here. I've met and had a chat with Dan and Mazzy. Really nice people. If you're not subscribers of theirs, you should go and subscribe, because they do loads and loads of product reviews, which is really, really helpful. And I think they're off to Spain this week, which is really nice. Wish we were, but you know, such is life. You'll see lots of pictures here, and then we'll have this. It's quite an unusual layout, I think, because they have like a little roadway up, and then it expands out. It's quite nice. And then you've got these other seasonal pitches over here with the fencing around. More, you know, I think these are more sort of fenced off. And this one just here is the Warden's pitch. So that's a slightly higher fence and a bigger gate. And the warden here, Neil, he is actually runs a YouTube channel as well. And I've said hello on his YouTube channel this morning. He's the caravan site warden. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description below to the travel trolls and the caravan park warden, so that you can go and have a look. Now, one of the things that Neil, as I was speaking to him earlier, is really proud of is this little camping pod. And he said if I'm doing a tour of the site, maybe I could come and show you the camping pod, or the glamping pod as it is. So let's have a little look at that. So here we are it's not actually been prepared or made up, because it's sort of late in the season, but you get this sort of bed and sort of breakfasty sort of making area. There's a little bin there and a nice sort of storage cupboard to put clothes and stuff in. That's really nice. And there's a little bedside lamp. Oh, the bed's comfy, and that's a nice little light. Oh, that's a interesting thing. That light has USB sockets. Live, love and hope. That's good. We should all do that. Good food is better shared, yes. And there's a little doorstop there and a bin. Good quality sort of bedspread. That's really nice to see. Lots of hanging hooks there. So coming out of the glamping pod there, which is quite nice. It's a little sort of nice solid structure. You come past the entry gate, which, as I said yesterday, is fob operated. So you can there's a fob here for when you're going out, so you can, like a little fob pad there. But let's take you into reception and show you around that bit. Reception's quite nice. You can call the warden. His phone number's up there. Usually, as I said yesterday, usually there's a lady that runs the cafe, and unfortunately she had a rather bad car accident, but she would run a little shop here normally. At the moment it's just a few bits and pieces with an honesty box, so you just take what you need and put the money in. They've also got a freezer here for the essential things like ice creams. So what they've got in there, they've got cornettos, little ice boxes. Oh, they've got other things as well, like bacon, minced meat, and other things like that. So they've got. So that's that. There's a price list on here. Vegan Magnums, Haagen-Dazs, Soleros, stuff like that. There is a cafe. It's currently not open, but the door is open. I'm going to show you inside this little cafe area. Neil said I could come in, so that's all right. It's all sort of packed away at the moment, but there's sort of little tables all around. Lovely pictures on the wall. Love that. Don't you? I love that. Really nice. Then there's the sort of food prep area, serving and that, all that sort of stuff. And if you were wondering what the time is, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 clocks on the wall. I think they're all at different times. That's quite. I think that's quite funny. Oh, it's not a 10 o'clock. There's a barometer on the wall as well, just there. But you can usually, when it's open, you can come and get your breakfast, small or large filled rolls, stuff on toast, really nice. So a large cooked breakfast is £6.50. It's not too bad, about the right price for this sort of thing. Yeah, so usually these tables, the sort of patio area, would be out on the patio area just there, because the sun comes across here all day, and apparently it's a right little sun trap. So really, really nice for you to sit out and enjoy your breakfast or coffee out in the sunshine. Really, really nice. Let's take you through to the information room, which is usually called an information room. There's a whole load of DVDs here. If anybody's, a lot of people do still have DVD players, don't they? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves of DVDs. There's some books, and there's a little sort of book share and swap sort of library here. So there's that, and there's a load of sort of games and puzzles. So jigsaw puzzles, if you're here for a while, you can do a jigsaw puzzle. This is an adults only campsite, but we still like to play games, don't we? Oh, there's juggling balls. There's I was going to learn to juggle once, and somebody said to me, they got the juggling balls out and they said, listen to this, and they dropped the juggling ball on the floor. There's a sort of, remember that sound, because you're going to have to get to like it of the juggling ball hitting the floor. So yeah, and my juggling balls did hit the floor a lot. I never did master it. No staying power. We're gonna at some point drive out from here, because it's a lovely, lovely part of the country. This is a map of the local area, and what we're over here at Mumby, and I've been told to go by Neil. He said that the best place to go for dog-friendly beach is Anderby Creek over here, and there's a car park there, and you get straight onto the beach there. Pippin's going to love that. I hope we can get there. Also, what I noticed earlier was there's all these cycling routes. So we didn't bring our bicycles. We were only here for like a couple of days, so we didn't bring the bikes. We tend to bring the bikes and get the awning out when we're here for more than 4 or 5 days. But there's all these other maps of the local area, so it's like a well-stocked information room. There's lots of books and magazines there, obviously old ones, but you know, they're still interesting for people. And also, if you haven't got the a car, or you can't drive out with your bigger motorhome, there's bus timetables on the wall as well. So really great, super information room. Well, here we are a bit later in the day, and well, look at that lovely sunset going on over there, isn't there? And I just wanted to show you where, just across from reception, which is there, and we're there, is the bins. So look, there's four huge bins And I think this no, that bit's the shed. I thought that might have been the laundry room, but it's not. It's the shed with the with all the mowing equipment and stuff, and things like that. But now I want to just take you down and show you where the dog walk is. Let's just give you a little bit of a view of the walk down there. So here we are, there's a little gate here that we can just go through. It goes out onto a country farm track. Out onto these lovely fields. We can get a better view of that beautiful sunset over there. Isn't that gorgeous? Just farther up the farm track and around the corner you come to the back of the campsite, where you can see, I showed you the camping pictures earlier, didn't I? And you can see them here. There's a massive ditch. That's a deep ditch between the campsite and the field. This is sort of a crop field, I think, here. But you've got the camping pictures 1, 2, 3, 4 there, which is quite nice. And you get this, I suppose, waking up in the morning from there, as I said earlier, you get this beautiful view. Or even if you were there in the evening, on a nice, beautiful summer's evening with the sunset over there. Wouldn't that be absolutely blooming gorgeous? We've come out to Anderby Creek today.
Yes, we have.
Another beautiful autumn sunny day. Is it up that way? No. Is it over that way? I don't know which way to go. Maybe we go. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. We go up this little pathway here. It's not obvious where you go. But we're going to go up this little pathway. It's quite a windy day, very, very sunny, as you can see. The sun's right there.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Very, very sunny. Yes, it is.
So
well,
there's this little nice gentle slope ramp. There's plenty of parking. They do charge for parking. 1 hour £1, 2 hours £2, 4 hours no, over 2 hours £4. Yeah, that's it. So it's 1, 2 and 4 for 1 hour, 2 hours and the rest of the day. I think you're allowed to park from 6 till 10, so probably no overnighting. I don't know. At the top of that ramp there's this thing called the cloud bar. Not quite sure what it is. It's a cloud spotting thing. Little platform up there. There's these little signs up here. 1,000-mile journey, buffeted by winds. They come a long way. That's the. I suppose that they're talking about they must be Canada geese. And then there's a map of the local area here. We are at Anderby Creek here on the cloud bar, and then there's some birds that you can see. There's a nice little bench here, isn't there? You can sit on if you...
Some stairs.
Oh, and there. It's almost like a bus shelter. No buses. So structures on the edge. This unique structure is one of a series created on the Lincolnshire coast as part of a programme to enhance the experience for visitors. That's very nice. Come on, Pips. Pippin loves the beach. Of course, that's when she was a little puppy. Every Sunday morning we would go to the beach for a walk. So right out there's probably a good place to put it, a wind farm, because it is very windy out here. I don't know how far down. Oh, there's people flying kite there. They should have a good go. Oh, I can spot right out on the horizon there. There's another wind farm. It's quite nice being by the sea, isn't it?
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, eh? Oh. You could be feeling a bit down and then you just come to the seaside and you feel rejuvenated. Yes, you do. Yes. Yes, there's something... Well, I love very much being at the seaside. Yes, I do. And I think Pippin loves it, and you love it, Steve, don't you?
I do. Yeah. I like it very much.
Yes.
Well, they've got their kite going.
See, there's
Reminds
no one...
me way back when we went on a little trip up to Morecambe, and there was a kite festival, so you might want to look up that video for the Morecambe trip, because there was actually there was a couple of guys on the promenade with a sort of mobile music thing, which was quite funny, and they like really played up to the camera. So we were walking along and I was just filming them, and then they said, "Oh look, we're on YouTube," blah, and I came over. So that was good. Here, Pip. So they've just had another dog come up to us, interested in Pippin, obviously, but that dog had been in the water, absolutely soaking wet, and then started to do the shake near us, so we all got covered.
Yes, we did.
So, but it was alright, it was quite a friendly dog. I think Pippin's getting very old. She's only like nearly 8, but look at her, look, already. Already exhausted. She's only walked 500 yards. It's just ridiculous, less than that even. So we're just coming back up from the beach, and I'm gonna go up to this cloud bar. When I saw that on the map, I thought it was actually a bar, cafe, something like that. But it isn't at all. They've got concrete shaped, cloud-shaped concrete sculpture things. So how do I use the cloud bar? What are they? Maybe they're mirrors. They're sort of convex mirrors that maybe at night show the stars more clearly, so you can sort of look at those and they reflect the stars in them. It's quite a nice view of the beach from up here. As we walked back up from the beach, we were saying it would be nice if the cloud bar was actually some sort of bar or cafe. And then as we got down here, we found this, the beach shop and cafe bar. So that's quite nice. Obviously, you know, good stuff for the beach, for the children. Nice little shop window with flip-flops and stuff like that. Good little shop window. I don't know if they're open. Oh, they are open. Yeah, please come in, it says. I think Wendy's off to try and find some tea or coffee. Is that what you're doing, Wen? Trying to find some tea or coffee?
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are. This is the Anderby Beach Cafe. Eat, shop and stay. Stay? I don't know. Dog friendly. Here we are.
There's
Look.
some water here.
Here's the. Here it is.
Yes.
The big sign. It's open weekdays from 10 AM, weekends and bank holidays 9:30 AM. Anderby Beach Cafe, your little piece of peace. Dog friendly, garden and play area, sweet stacks, yummy cakes. Quirky beach huts. Oh, it's got quirky beach huts. Oh, very
Beach huts.
very Brighton for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We know about beach huts down in Brighton and Hove because they're all along and super expensive, aren't they?
Yes.
Last time we looked at them, which was close to 10 years ago, they were like at least 10 grand each
Yes.
to buy. Then you couldn't stay in them overnight.
No.
Not that you maybe want to, but there you go. Well, we've been really lucky with the weather, considering when we started off our little journey up here, it was raining. But I just want to show you the facilities in the site, and here we have a laundry, or yes, a laundry room, where there is washing up. So if you want to do all your cooking in your van, and then you can bring all your washing up over here. So it's a huge area, and sort of standard sink with hot and cold tap. That's nice. And also, if you're here for a while, you get the use of a freezer, so you can pop your things in there. People have got stuff in there. Oh, Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And a fridge as well, just to keep other bits and pieces in. It's quite nice to have that facility there, as well as the fridge freezer over in reception. And in here we've got the laundry room. You've got two washing machines, it looks like. Yeah. Or is that? Oh yeah, that's a tumble dryer and a washing machine. And then usually this would be, I think this is usually locked. I don't know. Not locked at the moment, but because I know people are in and out all the time. So yeah, so that's quite a nice facility. Bit echoey in here, but there you go. We're not here for the sound quality, are we? But then I just want to take you around to the toilet and showers. Now, I won't take you into the ladies because I don't think they appreciate me going in. But there's a ladies' toilet here. That's just a toilet. But then there's the gents' toilet, shower and toilet here, just around this way. So there's a couple of showers in there. I'll take you in there in a moment. But round the back, and I'll just turn you around so you get to see this. There's the Elson point, and actually it's quite nice. It's got the hose there, lift up lid with a good handle on it, and we're just sited over there, so it's not far away from us. But then we've got a gents' toilet there. Let's just see. I don't think there's anybody in there. Nope. So nice sort of room. Actually, it's actually quite warm in here. Quite nice. Big sink for hand washing, hand dryer. Plenty of toilet paper, and it's all nice and clean. There's also a big mirror there. So that's really nice. I think the thing about toilets and showers is that you really want toilets and showers to be clean, don't you? And I'm just gonna check the showers, make sure there's no one else in there. So I'll be back in 1 second. So no one in. And this is a huge room, and I just want to show you there are 2 toilets and showers, but they're all in one. So I'll just flip you around so that you can see as we come in the door. You've got a mirror in front of you, and there's a wash basin here, sort of ornate thing with gold taps. Soap for washing your hands. Sorry about the flickering on the camera there. It's the light there. You've got a toilet here. Again, plenty of toilet paper and a nice big open shower. It's an electric shower that they work really well. And then of course you've got a door on there, so you're all closed off and private when you're having the shower. It's not all open. You've got plenty of hooks up there, and then around here you've got another similar layout: toilet, wash hand basin, mirror, soap for washing, and another shower here, electric. This is one I use just to and it works really. I haven't actually used the other one, but I assume they're just similar, same, all nice and clean, and actually it feels nice and warm in here, which is apart from being really clean, you want your shower block to be warm, don't you? Because you've got one hand dryer here, so you've got that. If you're washing your hands there, you've got to come here for the hand dryer. If you're washing your hands there, you've got to come here for the hand dryer. Yeah. So, but those are the facilities. I think they're quite nice. It's warm and comfortable. When I had a shower in there early morning, it can just feel a little bit, I like to have the shower a little bit hot, so when you come out of the shower the room can feel a little bit on the cold side, but I think that's quite normal. Once I'd started to dry myself, you just get used to it, and you warm up. But again, it's a beautiful day. Again, we've been so lucky with the weather, it's unbelievable. I've got the shadow of the camera on my face so I can actually see, because the sunshine. I'll just give you a little look over there. It really, really, really is very sunny indeed. There's just a slight chill in the air, but it's actually quite lovely. Really, really nice. And the place is so quiet, apart from me talking loudly. The place is so quiet because it's an adult only campsite, and it's off the beaten track. And we had, well, you know, we had that drive out today down to the beach, which was absolutely brilliant. And we drove a different route back. It took us a bit longer, but it was nice to see all the flat level countryside all around, and it's sort of almost like all roads lead to Rome. There are literally hundreds of caravan sites, like the static caravans, holiday parks around, and we passed loads of them. I mean, when I looked on Google where we were at Anderby Creek today on the beach, literally just up from the cafe that we showed you is the biggest static caravan park I've ever seen. So if you look at Anderby Creek on Google Maps, right, I'll put a little map up now. I mean, look, it's huge, and they're so tightly packed in. But you know, it's a really nice place to be at and around. And we're heading back. We're heading back home to the boat tomorrow. Because I've got some stuff to do, and but we've really enjoyed our little stay, haven't we, Wend?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Very peaceful.
Peaceful, quiet.
Yes.
It's all dark over there because of the sunshine over there. Yeah.
And it's been lovely and sunny.
It has. I was just saying that. It's been so lovely. And we've been logged into the campsite Wi-Fi as well, which is super fast. Our Wi-Fi, our internet signal at the boat is absolutely abysmal. Even when we're on the marina Wi-Fi, that's pretty slow as well, and we get kicked off every day because you have to log in again. So it's really just annoying, isn't it?
It is annoying.
I mean, when you have to really think about your internet signal all of the time, and it's been lovely here not having to think about it. But there we are, that's us. So it's a goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from her.
Yes, it is, and this little one here.
Oh, and the squeak.
Yep, and the squeak.
Say goodbye, squeak. Say goodbye, squeak. Bye bye.